Bank teller calls the cops on the wrong client. Whoa, what are you doing in my office? You need to leave. I'm expecting a client. Yeah, I'm James, your 2:15 appointment. Well, clearly, there's been some kind of mistake. This is an investment bank, not a food bank. Oh, my bad. Let me explain. I was out on a fishing trip, but I had to rush back into town for an emergency, so that's why I'm here. Listen, I don't know what kind of emergency you had, but this bank only works with legitimate businesses. Legitimate as opposed to what? We don't deal with anything illegal. So, if you're trying to move money around in a hurry, you're in the wrong place. No, you've got it all wrong. I'm a client, and I need this money deposited into my business account immediately.
Keep your drug money to yourself.
I'm not about to be involved in that. Drug money? You don't even know who I am.
I don't have to.
Just looking at you, it's obvious you're up to no good. We don't want business from people like you. People like me? Now, take your dirty money and leave before I call the police. The police? Is this really how you treat all your clients? You're not a client. This bank handles accounts for Apex Properties. I am with that firm. Look, call them and confirm my name. Please leave. I've had enough of this nonsense. I need this $10,000 deposited into my account right now. If you don't, we're going to be short on payroll this month, and that'll create huge problems for the company. Just help me out here. Marshall, can you send in security? You're making a huge mistake. Is that a threat? Not at all. Apex is a major client for this bank, and if you won't help me, listen, I don't believe a word you're saying. You people are always making demands, expecting everyone to bend over backward for you. When you say you people, you mean customers? You know exactly what I mean. You might fool others into thinking you run a reputable business, but it's obvious to me you're just a thug. Here, look me up. The name's SMY. You can see for yourself. Anyone can fake an ID. Who knows what else you're capable of? Morgan, is everything okay here? I'm just waiting on security. James, how are you doing? I wish I could say great, but honestly, I'm in a tight spot and need this deposit handled right away.
Morgan will be happy to help you with that.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But apparently that's not the case. Wait, Terry, you know this guy? This is James Conso from Apex Industries, one of our biggest and most valued clients. But I deal with Apex all the time, and I've never heard of the CEO.
CEO?
What's going on? Well, she seems to think I'm some kind of criminal running an illegal operation. What gave you that idea? Just look at the way he's dressed. He doesn't look like a CEO. Plus, he threw a bunch of cash at me, so I figured, did you ask Mr. Conso for ID? That would have cleared up the misunderstanding. Oh, I showed her my ID, but she refused to accept it, claimed I could have faked it. That's completely unacceptable. And then she said she could tell, just by looking at me, that I was up to no good and that my people always make demands. I didn't say it like that. Is this how you treat our clients? Do you realize how much damage you've done because of your bigotry?
Oh, please.
That's typical. You're taking his side? Excuse me? You're seriously buying into this woke nonsense? He has one bad customer experience and pulls the race card. I'm just repeating what you said. And honestly, it's your word against mine. Look, I'm sorry you had a bad experience. I'll be happy to process your deposit. That won't be necessary. Morgan, I'll take care of James's request myself. But sir, Morgan, you're fired.
What?
Because of what he said? You're going to take his word over mine? Honestly, this isn't the first complaint we've received about you. I've given you the benefit of the doubt until now, but not anymore. Marshall, let security know Morgan is leaving, permanently.
Fine.
I told you this was a huge mistake. I really owe you an apology, James. I can't believe this level of ignorance still exists, especially in my bank. Maybe, on some level, I knew it was there but chose to ignore it. It caught me off guard too. I really thought we'd come further than this. Clearly, there's still a long way to go. Come on, let's get to work.